Welcome back, gentlemen, once more to Ravenloft. When last we left off with our intrepid guests upon these lands, well, I guess a few things happened, did they not? You, at the behest of one Ismak Goliana, went to the Burgomaster's house, wherein you were let in and met young, sweet Arena. Having been explained the situation that the Burgomaster had yet been married, and that perhaps the Count of the land is aiming to obtain sweet Arena, it became clear as to why Ismak has requested your aid in such matters, considering more so that Arena has been previously bitten. 2 puncture wounds upon the neck, covered only by the scaff. Taking the Burgomaster's coffin outside of the house, you found waiting for you outside a carriage that had been sent by the Count himself. Not wanting to take the Count on his offer, the party marched forth to the church, wherein you met Vardonovich, who you found on his knees praying to the morning Lord. Taking it upon themselves, Teni prayed to her dear goddess. But something else answered, presumably, and made a request to deal with young Doru, the son of Donovich, became reality. And as Doru appeared in the hallway, just as quickly as he appeared, he vanished, stating aloud that he would play and feast like never before. Returning once more to the house, presumably before nighttime erupts forth, you all find, staked with a knife to the door, a letter from the Count himself requesting that you all come to his abode to dine. And it is here we are going to pick up once more. So yes, when last left, you guys had just gotten the letter, which again has been was staked to the door using a knife. It's just been stabbed in there.
Just gonna pick the knife out, pocket it.
Yep, cool. Add a dagger to your list.
Okay.
It's just a regular dagger. It's like a D4. So I think there's that all-important question of what does the party want to do?
What do I want to do? Well, do you want to take up on his offer?
I mean, if this guy's gonna keep... Especially... Also, daggers are strength weapons, right?
Yes, they can also be finesse.
Okay.
Which is to say, you need, like, weapon finesse to use it, but for you it'd be strength.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's up to the party. Like, what are you doing?
Well, you give me this really nice knife.
Well, eventually we're gonna wind up at this guy's place, so why the heck not?
Yeah.
He seems to know where we are at any given moment.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem
So,
as Ismark steps up. I already know where you are.
Well, given the carriage and the the knife in the door with the note, and then the random guy that entered the pub that one time.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Strahd is certainly an impressive force, but he's hardly omnipotent.
I mean, we probably just stick out like a sore thumb, you know? And, no one here seen any of our kind before.
And Arena just sort of chimes in. That may very well be true, Master Torund, but, and she's like, points out the yard. Whether anyone's here, at least in this part.
Maybe he's in the distance somewhere watching.
Well, there could be a number of reasons. First, we can't rule out he might have a familiar nearby. Or another idea, just in case. We're surrounded in this fog. Maybe it's like my aura of desecration.
It could be. He does have spies in many places, so it wouldn't be out of the question for them to keep tabs on us.
I like how he doesn't react to me. He just casually saying aura of desecration.
And Ismark has long, at this point, accepted that you are a very, very, very strange individual, and is not going to question.
Don't worry, he's not a bad guy, he's just extremely untrustworthy.
Right, well, in any case, we should probably get inside before the ghosts appear.
Yeah, a ghost?
It won't be hard to see. Torund. Everyone give me perception checks, and this is hearing based.
Okay.
So I'll get a -1 to this.
Yeah.
Perception 24.
Yep. Okay, you hear this.
Come on. Well,
My ear flinches.
it's not even letting me pull up my sheet, so...
Would you like me just to roll for you?
I have a button.
Oh, cool. Yep, you hear this. And then, since the other two aren't here, I'm just going to presume that they also are probably going to hear this. Off in the distance, towards where the church is, all of you can just hear a inhuman cry, and they shout one name. Strahd!
You're my kind of peak, but I'm gonna assume it's Strahd. What?
They're shouting Strahd.
No, I'm saying that in character. Like yelling back at it.
Yep.
What's that?
That would be the ghosts. We should probably get inside. But...
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm fine punching a ghost. You guys can go inside if you want.
Can you punch a ghost?
Yeah.
We'll let you punch a ghost, and we'll go inside and take 5 minutes to lock the door and lock you out.
Okay.
I'll stay out here with Torund.
I can punch ghosts pretty good.
Okay. I'll let you do that.
So do I know which direction it came from? Like,
basically, it sounded like it came from the church, which is like up north.
Yeah, I just kind of stance up towards the north.
Yep. Alrighty, cool. One moment, please. I need to change the music. So I'm just gonna move the two of you to basically observe this. You two are basically over here. As you see, effectively, a whole army of ghosts arise from their graves, just up on that hill, running down throughout the town. Ghost sorts, beheaded warriors, old adventurers, one and all. all of them charging forth in a massive surge throughout the town. All of them shouting, "Shroud!" And all of them.
Never mind. Let me inside, please.
Yeah.
Pull out my butchering axe.
Yeah. As all of them run right, they don't even pay you any heed. They just run right up out of the town, through the forest, and you presume up to the old castle.
Oh. Never mind. Turns out that they're. Oh.
Although a few of them do notice that there are some onlookers and are going to move towards them. You might want to run, champ.
Oh, that's neat. Alright, you have fun with that.
Yep. So. Yep, just in there, shut door, and then just bolt shut.
Okay, so question, why are they shouting Strahd?
Probably because they like him or something.
Or they hate him?
Maybe they're gonna offer their souls or something.
I think they died in a war against him.
Strahd didn't become a count for nothing. Many of his old enemies are buried up that hill.
You don't mind if I explore the place, right?
A little bit, yes. This is Arena and I's house. We would preserve that our things not be looted. And he says that he just kind of gives you a bit of a dirty look.
No, I wasn't gonna loot anything. I was just
You
gonna
get
look
the
around.
sense he's saying that's because he clearly tells you're adventurers, and adventurers kind of have a habit of having sticky fingers.
I'm just gonna be looking around. I'm just trying to
That's fair.
myself at this place. The only time I only seen this room and the room that your dad in there. You know.
We can take you to where we set you up for at least the night.
Alright.
And if you need anything, then just let Arena and I know. And we may, we'll do our best to take care of it. So, would people like to see your temporary lodgings?
Why, sure.
Cool. I'll just reveal.
Yes.
Now, where did they set you up? Yeah, it would probably be... It would be about here-ish. So yeah, they just take you through a long corridor, several carpets upon the ground with very artistic patterns. Not something you're familiar with, but it looks pretty, and at least it would if parts of the carpet themselves haven't been marred over time. And some bear the scratches of creatures that have clearly come in at one point.
Sorry, I can't really see it. I'm busy no-clipping through this wall.
Yeah, fair enough. Hang on, just, there you go. Eventually, they take you to the last doorway on the left and open up into this room. And what you see, it's a relatively smallish room, in the center of which there appears to be a somewhat scratched, but it would be well kept if not for the scratch marks and the what appears to be the stains of what you hope to be wine, but is probably blood. And there are several small pallets drawn up, basically little places for you guys just to lay out sleeping rolls. It's not much, but
so tell me.
It's not much, but it's probably... Well, we don't exactly have many other places to be putting guests. Besides which, it's probably best
Oh,
to be
this
Yeah, go on.
is better than my family. They treated me to.
That is truly sad. But, yes, if anything does go wrong, it's for the best you'd be on the ground floor.
Well, you're just gonna, like, lunge backwards into a chair.
Yep.
Sit down perfectly.
I get the feeling something is looking at us, but I can't seem to put my finger on it.
Yeah, and also that table has eyes.
That's a carpet.
Or I don't know, I'm just kind of drunk.
But you haven't been drinking.
Exactly.
Well, in any case, I trust you to make yourselves at home. Alright, and this Ismark and Arena are just gonna leave the room. And I'll just reveal this a little bit here. And the two of them are going to go upstairs. So yeah, what does the party do?
So, what do we all meant to be going up to that castle, right?
So, do you want to sleep in shifts again?
Preferably. Yeah.
Since, you know what happened last time.
Yeah.
How much do we trust them?
I mean, I can keep watch for, you know, first few hours.
Okay, you can do 2-hour shifts. Torund takes first, I could take second.
Don't worry, I'm great at pretending that I'm sleeping.
Actually, a quick question.
Answer.
And are the ghosts still outside?
Yeah.
I wonder why they didn't come in.
I mean, the door's kind of locked with 20
I
locks.
mean, you can do a sense motive.
Yeah, but don't ghost. Yeah, don't ghost.
Could you roll that for me?
Oh yeah, sure. Every day. Things are getting closer.
Yeah.
Do.
Also, that's good. Can I just insight when he said you know, when he was like like when he denied me, you know, looking around, see if there's any other reason than like, oh, your adventures.
Sure. Okay, so Liam, you got the sense that the ghosts are a bit more preoccupied with sudden need for murder. As you see them run into the forest, and off in the distance, you can see that the only place they could probably be going is that big old castle up on that hill. Well, on that cliff. Torn, you get the sense that the reason Ismark said that is because he's worried you're going to steal stuff. That, and you know from past conversation, he has said that there's things that have been put in place that keep Arena from, like, you know, walking out of the place. He's worried that without knowing, you may accidentally undo one of those, and then she's just gonna bolt.
Probably. I see her walking
Oh.
around, just prepare something.
Oh, do I want to try to catch one from the windowsill?
Well, go get some rest. I'll wake you up when
I won't.
anything happens.
Sure thing.
Okay, So here's the question: who's going to bed?
I'm going to bed.
Okay,
So am I.
cool. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to have Adrianna also go to bed. So who's staying up, if any?
I.
Okay, Torund, you get to stay up. And Teni can also stay up for the time being, probably because they're a bit preoccupied by the fact that they may have just created a vampire.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Alright.
He's already undergoing the process anyways.
Yeah. So I guess we get to start with Liam. For Torund and Teni, about 2 hours pass. However, once again, as I did before, the dreams come. Liam, you find
Dreams, those are
yourself
supposed to work.
back all the way in Irison in the Horwood. The scene around you is very familiar, as you're just outside of where your family home is. And this is familiar to you, on the grounds that this is the area where you and Sky would usually be.
Oh.
Looking around, you see your sister. And looking at her, she turns around, she looks at you and goes, "What? Liam? Liam? You're right. You look as though you've seen a ghost." She waves a hand over your face.
No, just woke from a really bad dream.
Oh. Oh, that sounds bad. But you don't have anything to worry, because I know you'll be there for me.
Yeah.
So tell me, Liam, is there anything you wish to do?
Actually, nothing. Right now.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Because, Liam, as much as I'd like to tell you what's about to happen, there is construction work going on behind me all of a sudden.
Oh.
Stupid construction, man. You won't know the pain of 1,000 deaths. No, I mean,
I'm sorry, we here at Nightmares Are Us are currently experiencing some technical difficulties. Please stand by before we torment you.
Oh, some ghosts outside are working on the pavement.
yeah. Don't worry. They're all, like,
Of all time.
they all somehow found power tools and just started blasting.
Okay, I think...
By the way, is Chopper gonna be okay out there in the...
he's fine.
I mean, I could. I
Meanwhile,
would
outside, I hate you! Bring me inside! I'm lonely!
Oh,
You're my brother, I loved you.
I loved you.
As I was
Really, can I
getting...
bring him inside?
Rattles his spare
Okay,
part is go. Love up on him.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That's the last one.
Don't worry, your turn's next. As Liam, the reason that this seems a little more familiar than most is not because of the location. It's not because of the fact that your sister's alive. You recognize this as the moment before she went missing. But you don't really recall what happens, because there was a moment where you blacked out, and then you couldn't find her. Sky goes and says that she's going to go off and do something for Mother and Father. As she does so, and as you go about your way, something starts to fill your mind with a haze, and your vision goes black and you pass out. At least that's what should be the case. You feel yourself lose control of your body. And as you see your body fall, you yourself remain standing. Your eyes remain to see what will happen. Unable to look away, unable to unsee it. And you see your body suddenly prop up, as though strings had suddenly attached themselves to you and being moved by an invisible hand above. And you see yourself wander with an unusual gait, a gleeful gait. You see yourself walk through the forest, through the dark, until it is you see Sky once more, and she's wandering into a cave. You see yourself follow behind, ever so silent. Until at last you're about a hair's breadth behind her. And she doesn't seem any wary of your presence. She doesn't see your hands reach for the throat. She doesn't see you until you're over her, hands crushing the life out of her. Her hands reach up to you and she cries and cries, but no one can hear her scream. And as all she can manage to get out is...
Leah! Why? I didn't do this. I know I didn't do this.
All you can hear, you hear yourself say, "It's because I love you." And as your body says that, you hear a crack. And your sister body goes limp. And the light leaves her eyes. You see yourself take the body and take it further into the cave, wherein at the end, ignoring the construction equipment outside,
and Chopper's probably having a bad time right now. All those ghosts.
There is but a single well made of stone. You see yourself just drop the lifeless husk down into the deep where no one will find it. And seeing your body walk out they have only one thing in their hand. A silk doll. And if you listen ever so carefully, just on the edge of the wind, on the edge of the shadows that whisper, whose eyes are always watching, you can still hear her scream. Why? We now cut to a different nightmare altogether.
Man. Chopper's nightmare.
No, that he's living that one.
Oh, fair enough.
You're just outside. Why? What did I do?
Oh, speaking in the.
I'm just gonna have Rattles holes rubbing up against trying to keep him company.
That's probably the problem. Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm rolling a D100 real quick.
Yeah, I was wondering if.
Okay, so that wasn't in fact one of his siblings.
Okay.
It wasn't?
No.
It was his mother? No.
No, that was the original intention if it rolled low, but no. It's just one of the pack.
Huh.
It could have been his mate.
Second cousin twice removed.
Within the 2 hours, could I have brought him inside,
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool, so let's just, we'll bring both these things inside. As you note that there are ghosts, just sort of still running through the town, up towards the castle. I'm just gonna bring these two in.
That's very interesting.
Just gonna move these two into here. And yeah, Torund just bring Chopper and he just goes, "This changes nothing."
Quiet down, the big baby.
Do you have meat? I'm hungry.
I hand him one of the sausages.
He just gobbles it up. Thank you.
No problem.
I'll kill
Chin
you
scratches.
still.
Don't worry, I'll be there to show you your place.
Meh. But now we cut to two very important lovers. Oh, Adrianna. Oh, Ranveig. Your turn.
Oh boy.
The two of you, in your sleep, find yourselves back in the Divine Mace Tavern, all the way back at Matinmar, as a familiar scene plays out. As the both of you stand facing a mirror. I have to wait in between when the drill goes so that basically,
If it makes you feel any better, I can't hear it.
Okay, good. It's just annoying for me. Anyway.
Fair enough.
And the scene plays out as it did before. Holding their hand, the two of you enter through to the other side. You traverse through into what you know to be the Dreamlands, and enter the first dream you see. A dream that you know to be that of a nightmare. Wherein you walk the path of thorns that cuts into like broken glass, and the sound of a little girl singing in the distance The Song of the Scarecrow.
I thought it was a little boy.
No, it was a girl.
Oh.
I don't know, it's in the vault, so meh.
No, I think it was I'm pretty.
Well, now my immersion is completely ruined because you didn't remember one small detail from a session like 6 months ago.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
I certainly remember that you two had a hell of a time getting out of this place.
Yeah.
What do you mean, both? What do you mean us two?
Well, I mean, I didn't have too much trouble. Adrianna, though, who?
Both you and Ranveig are in the same dream.
I remember when you tried to convince them that this is a cool place to be, and then it was immediately a bad experience.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. And you hear the singing.
Anyways,
The Song of the Scarecrow. As the two of you stand there once more and just make your way along, as the thorny brambles stick into your feet and cause them to bleed, you hear the thudding footsteps once again. Footsteps from behind to see a familiar sight. A large being made of straw. A hat casting shadows over their features. A scythe in hand as the heads of children are at their belt. And they're coming for you.
I cast Fireball.
You reach out your hand, but no spell may be said. For now there is an unnatural cold clinging to your throat. You can't even scream. What do you do?
Well, I can't talk.
What do you do?
strangle him back.
What do the two of you do?
He would grab one of the children's heads dangling off of him and try to smash it in his face.
As you go to run towards the thing, it slows its pace with scythe in hand. As you go to grab at one of the heads, the scythe comes down and slices off your head.
I am too horrified to scream.
Oh, but you can't scream. You don't have permission to scream.
In all my nightmares where I lost limbs, I never bled. It was just like glowing light.
And right as the scythe blade is lifted up to finish the job, Liam, Adrianna, and Ranveig, all of you hear at the exact same time. Intriguing. There's more than there seems to be that meets the eye. And all three of you wake up in a cold sweat in unison.
Morn.
I look at the hand that was sliced off.
It's back.
Oh, thank goodness.
I look at the throat that was mildly inconvenienced.
Your throat is alright. Just the
Morning. Well, I don't know what time it is. But, yeah. Watch is over.
Yeah, it's my shift now. I'm gonna stay up.
Alright, good night. And he just conks out immediately. Chopper in his lap.
Yep. Torund.
Yeah.
Well, for everyone else, it's several hours pass, and I presume people try to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Liam is...
Yes.
What spells do I have left?
Let's see. You have...
So I just don't care about the night.
You have, let's see. You have 2 casts of Chill Touch, 1 Blood Money, 1 Raven Feeblement, 1 Command Undead, 2 Life Packs, 1 Burning Gaze, 1 Animate Dead, and 1 Fly.
Okay. This is going to sound stupid.
Okay,
Then don't do it.
Shoot.
do it. Come on, it'd be funny.
Come on, it's always a goofy
He's
gaff whenever you do some stupid
going
junk.
to chill touch on himself.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. You,
Anyways, my nightmare.
okay, and
My nightmare.
what
my
Chill
nightmare.
Touch?
What?
What?
Okay, so the good news is that you didn't crit yourself.
Oh, he's going to also activate his racial ability.
Which one?
The one that allows him to, heal off of negative energy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You didn't suffer any damage.
Yeah, I don't know why you're... Anyways.
Well, there's also the fact
I
that
know, but it's...
you did take a point of strength damage.
No, this is emotional.
Fair enough. Actually, I'll just do the... I think I'll just do the okay, yeah, you don't suffer... In that case, you don't suffer the strength damage. Okay, you're just fine at this point. Well, physically, maybe not emotionally. But I do believe
He has
yeah, go on.
he has a subconsciously he activated the
Yeah.
turn or taking undead ability.
Yep. Why?
By the way, hey, what's the reaction if anybody can sense that there's no
Well, I've already called that
undead?
immediately after telling you it's like my watch is over.
Wait.
I'm trying to get with my dream.
Wait. What do you mean? Wait, what? What are you doing, Liam?
I technically currently count as undead.
Okay.
I was wondering if there was
Can
anybody
you let me
that
have my nightmare and
sensed
stop
that.
making people live theirs?
Okay, people can't sense that you're undead. They can only sense if you change alignment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as people are concerned, you're fine. Well, about as
Yes.
fine as Liam usually is.
Easily.
yeah. Detect undead spell. Oh well.
Now, I do believe it is time for Torund to suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
Torund,
Ooh, suffering, torture.
You
I love
wake up.
that. Ooh.
and find yourselves back upon the mountains. Cold blizzards blowing as the sky is damp and dreary. And this place is familiar to you. Because this is the place where it is you found salmon. Oh, salmon.
Salmon. It's the same difference.
It's where you found salmon. Looking around, upon the snow, you see there is in fact blood. Freshly made. And looking down, you find in your hand Santaro's blade. Drenched in blood, in fact. And looking around, off in the snow, just ahead of you, as the blizzard just pops enough for you to see, you could see the outline of a wyvern.
Oi, Salmon! Hey! I'm over here, hey! I'm just gonna shout over to her.
Don't appear to be moving. You can see that they're just like slow, they're breathing, but they're not moving any.
Chairman? I'm just gonna try and approach.
You find yourself, going closer. And you see your dearly, once dear friend, their throat cut open, bleeding out on the ground. And their eyes that have a bit of a glass-like film over them at this point, you get the sense that they're looking at you.
Whoever's doing this bullshit, you cut it the fuck out. This is not fucking funny.
You find you don't have control over your hands as both of them grab forth on Santaro's blade and raise up. Salmon looks as though they're pleading. They want you to stop. Don't do this.
How angry can I make myself?
Would you like to be angry?
Piss myself off at myself, probably, yeah.
You feel the rage fill you. Rage that then turns to glee as you bring the cleaver down. The cleaver only makes it part way through, though, as someone gives a little jitter as their body basically contorts in pain. But one stroke isn't enough. This is gonna take a little bit. As your arms move up and down and up and down, as the cleaver continues to chop, 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 chop into Salmon's neck. Until at last, the blade cleaves through. But that's not the end of it. Because Torund, you're not looking through one eye. And you notice that the arm that you have now, the draconic hand, the demonic hand, is there. And that hand reaches down through the stump in Salmon's body, and you feel it grab hold of something. Ripping it free, you see a flame just bouncing in its hand, as in that clawed draconic hand, in the palm, a mouth appears and swallows that flame whole.
I'm assuming I can't talk at all, right?
You can certainly try. And as that happens, you feel a hand clamp on your back, and you look. And it is your father. And he looks down at you with an approving smile.
Ah, that's right, Torund. I knew you'd be able to put that useless thing in the ground. You truly are my son.
He says it is cool. I just try and swipe back at him, you know, same claw.
And you try, but you can't. As you feel an odd sense of accomplishment. But that can't be right. You just killed salmon. Why does killing your friends feel so good, Torund? Why does it feel so nice? And with that, you wake up.
As soon as I wake up, I'm punching myself in the mouth.
Yep.
Fuck you, man! What the fuck was that? I just go and punch my arm. Just, keep...
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Teni goes over. Torn, are you alright?
Yeah.
Teni looks over you. As far as she can tell, you're not physically injured.
No, it's just self-punishment, I guess. I don't know. No one here knows. I'm the only one who knows, and I hate that.
Yeah, that is canonically true.
Or is it dun dun dun?
Boom, boom, boom.
In any case, try to get whatever she can. I'm gonna see what watch. The night continues on. Teni herself eventually falls to sleep, and since the player isn't here, I cannot torment them. But
Can't torment the husk.
I'll probably tell them about it, and we'll probably do another nightmare at some point, and then I can,
Just give them an even worse nightmare next time.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got one that's pretty bad for it. As eventually, even she wakes up in a cold sweat. Until comes the morning, which is dark and dreary, and you can't really tell because no sunlight manages to pierce through the sky. So,
Are any of you other guys having false memories? Because right now I swear, fucking with my head right now.
Yes, definitely. Definitely having false memories.
I heard a accented voice speak to me in my dream. I don't know, but I think maybe that accented voice may have something to do with these weird things that have been going on.
Chopper's my comforter
Jack.
right now, currently cutting.
Can you roll something for me?
sure.
Roll Liam a will save.
Cool. This can only go so well. Alrighty, Will. You got a 9.
Yeah, this can only go so well.
Yeah, this is gonna end. This is gonna be interesting. Go on.
He's trying to convince himself that was false memories.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, Liam. With a 9.
And I'll let you prepare for whatever spells you think I would per day.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, for spellcasters, prepare your spells, I guess. So yeah, what would the party like to do?
Oh, okay,
The couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the morning now?
Yep, it's the morning.
Alright.
Yeah, so what would you all like to do?
I'm just gonna walk outside.
That-
Get some
Yeah.
semi.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe get a drink of water.
Yeah.
Get some semi fresh air.
Yeah. So, Teni's probably going to join the three of you out there. As you note, there are at least a couple barrels. At least one of them is going to have water in it. So, Liam, you going outside or are you staying in the room?
I'm away from keyboard, so
I know, I'm asking talking
move
about
my
the
character.
So what?
Go ahead. Liam is getting some fresh air.
What?
Yeah.
Liam is getting some fresh air.
Cool. Alright, so you're going outside. Adrianna, where are you? You staying in the room or are you going outside?
Going outside as well.
Cool. And I'll just give you Flippy. As everyone just makes their way outside. Ah, yes, you went from dark and dreary to damp, dark and dreary.
Oh, this is so much worse.
You
I don't
added
even walk out here.
adjective. At least there's something added.
Sure, let's go with that.
It's something, I guess. Oh, it's something I prefer.
There's an
No.
upside to everything.
Not really an upside, but not really a downside either.
So yeah, what would the party like to do? You're all outside, you're getting some fresh air, as once again the mist is thick over the town. Actually, make perception checks, everyone.
Okay.
I can do that.
Got only 4.
Cool. Okay.
Didn't know you had a plus 11.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what the funny part is?
Yep.
I actually have a negative in wisdom, so I technically have a penalty to my perception.
Yeah, but you put points in there, so it counts for something.
Yeah, I know, it's just funny.
Yeah.
My perception used to be dog shit.
Yep.
Now it's a plus 6.
Fucking Ranveig with the goddamn perception.
Ranveig sees everything.
And apparently Liam as well. It was only like a DC 10 for this, so it's like, yeah.
What, did I get a natural 20?
No, but you got
You got
a
a 19.
19 on the die.
We have 2 people who got 19s. I got an 18.
Yeah, you guys doing pretty good. The only real sight that just seems to be visible, despite all the mists just off in the far distance, is that castle upon the cliff, looming over all.
It's gonna add to the scenery. Lightning bolt strike the top of it.
Yes, it does.
Oh no.
Where did the lightning come from? There aren't any rain clouds.
I just think as soon as she tries to say that, it starts to rain.
It's like.
I mean, it is dark and dreary out all the time.
Yeah.
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 I mean, rain makes it even more depressing.
Yeah, so what do you guys do?
We make our way to the castle and get this weirdo out of our heads.
I mean,
We should probably.
yeah.
I'm probably just gonna go check with the other guy first.
Yeah. So at this point, Arena would be in there. Ismark would probably be coming down the stairs. And where'd they go? Master Torund. I trust that nothing bad happened during the night.
Other than nightmares, no.
Wait, what nightmares?
False memories. Turner.
Is that common for you lot, or no?
No,
Well, since we got here, these nightmares have been getting apparent. So,
Eh.
it's not cool in the slightest. It's not something I want. So, if there's anything that you know that can get us out here faster, I'd like to know, please.
Fortunately, the only people I know that could do that again would be either Starny have a way out of here, and perhaps even the Count himself. And if that letter we found yesterday night is anything to go by, he wants to speak with you.
Right. Well, it's our second plan of action.
Well, if you're going to go up there, then I suggest keeping your wits about you.
Alright. Well, we'll see him.
Aye. I'll stay here
Come on,
and
Chopper.
keep an eye on Arena.
Do that.
He'll do anything, so long as he's got company.
Right.
Yep. So, would the party like to venture forth?
I'd like to have the chopper on.
Oh yeah.
Chopper. Don't trust you to walk on your own, right? Right.
So you let him go or no?
Yeah,
Tell you what, you still have that
Okay.
chain.
Are you
going
going
to
to
attack us
Chopper
and have
on a
more
leash?
sausages.
Yes.
Oh my word.
Going to attack us, you can have the sauce.
Those sausages are pretty good. Fine.
You just unties him.
Cool. Chopper reluctantly has to stop itself from outright just attacking you. But he accepts the blood sausage.
Head pets. I'm giving him head pets. I'm gonna go get my horse now.
Okay, so I presume Chopper's coming with.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just going to move us to this map here. Yep, you guys all the way down here. As the pie ventures off once more through the town, Barovia, and as you do, off in the distance you can just hear the cry of something. You're not sure what, but it might be human, it might be inhuman. Who's to say?
I think there's something here that knows.
So what's
Whatever was it made that noise knows what it is.
So yeah, what is the party continuing on? Are you going to investigate the noise?
Yeah.
What was the noise exactly? What did it sound like?
It was just a cry from afar. It may be human, it may be inhuman.
I just kind of look back towards it. I'm like, we should probably continue forward.
Very well. The party, as far as I can tell, is going to continue forth out of the town of Barovia and along the path. Let us see. Yep, we got that one. We can do that bit. And yes, once again, you continue forward into, once again, the Svalich Woods. Continuing on. Suddenly, the Woes.
I already added keys to it.
Okay.
Are they
Good adventurers go left.
Good adventurers always go to left. Never trust the right.
The northern fork slants up slightly to the north, while the southern fork slants slightly downward. Dense fog obscures vision.
Which side is on our left?
A cold autumn wind. I'm getting there. Let me finish the description. A cold autumn wind whistles down the northern lane, cutting icily through your cliff. Damp brown leaves rush about. There's no sound other than the wind and leaves.
I go and pick up both forks.
Okay, okay, north or south? I think it's the south is the left.
Then we go south.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to.
Actually, wait a minute. Give me a sec. For this, we got to look at the handy dandy map. Where is the handy dandy map? Ah, here it is. So this is going to be a token on the board, and we get to see the map of all of Ravenloft.
Well, that's a Ravenloft right there.
Yes. Okay, let's see. So you guys are currently at F.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the castle's at K.
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So you can go north or south. So I think you guys said you were going south.
Yes, not only that, but it looks like that way is longer, and longer ways mean more adventures, and more adventures mean more treasure.
More treasure.
More treasure means more money.
That is a way.
More money.
And more money means less problems.
And less problems means more dogs.
Okay then. So I guess the party's going left.
Maybe. I also want to say that we go, to G1, to G, to D, to H, to C, to I,
Alright, in that case, let's take a vote. We're going to take a vote.
Left.
Okay. All in favor?
I'm gonna go left,
I.
I.
The Tim said I in the sentence he just said, so...
Okay, fine. You guys are going.
No. I didn't even say anything.
Okay.
Hey, my mom did.
Okay.
I
So
say nay.
we have 2 for left. All in favor of right, say aye.
Aye.
Alright, we have a tie. So we're going to settle this the old-fashioned way with a D100 roll.
You could just do rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Okay,
Rochambeau?
how?
Yeah.
So we just say 1, 2, 3, and then we just say which one we would have picked.
Okay, but lag.
I don't trust any of you.
Okay, so here's... Okay,
How about we type an R or
1d3. Or, yeah, we just
We do the
1d3.
1d3
type it
then.
to
Okay.
the GM.
Alright.
We type it to the GM. R S and P.
Yes, yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay. Just type... Okay, so first and foremost, who wants to be the ones to do this?
Well, I rolled unlucky today, so not me.
Okay.
I'm not next to the keyboard, so
Alright, so,
I'll
Torund,
do it.
Adrianna, the 2 of you are going to be the rock, paper, scissors in this off. You're Rochambeau in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Type to me in private message on Discord, rock, paper, or scissors. And whoever wins is going to be... It will determine right you go. Torund wins, you go right. If Adrianna wins, you go left. Okay. Okay, you're meant to... Okay, it's rock, paper, or scissors. There we go. Okay. The 2 of you Rochambeau this off. Rochambeau! Torund, you make the symbol of a rock. Adrianna, you make the symbol of paper. Left it is.
Yes!
Alright then. So I guess the party is going left.
Is it bad that I deduced that you would pick rock based off of entirely off of
Just
in-character interaction?
Yeah. Entirely off of in character. No, this makes sense.
Just he likes hitting things, and rocks are good at hitting things. So I bet you he's gonna do rock. It's just Torund, good old rock. Nothing beats that.
Nothing beats to rock. Every single time, you just take more rocks. Takes more rocks. That's it.
Alright, so I guess the party's going left. So we'll just...
no, Torun. Rock doesn't always win. Paper beats rock.
No, you see, the rock tears through the paper, therefore rock wins.
Yes, but then you have 2 pieces of paper, and the rock is outnumbered.
I mean, you can always do rock, paper, scissors, lizard, wizard.
Lizard,
That's confusing.
wizard, razor, ray gun, Spock.
Sorry, who's Spock? I don't know who that is. I think you mean the wizard. In any case,
Live long and prosper.
once again,
You guys made this complicated.
you continue down the fog-shrouded road. Dead leaves crackling along the track. The road splits in 2. The dirt road continues to... wait, like that fat.
You moving us, or?
Yes, yeah. The dirt road continues to the northwest, while a wide road leads east. Into the heart of dense forest. Patches of cobblestone show up through the east road, telling that it was once a great road. To the right side of the fork stands a large carriage from the mist with 2 horses. Both horses are black as pitch. They snort violently as puffs of steamy breath fill into the chill air. The carriage door swings open silently. So yeah, what does the party do? There's a carriage with 2 horses.
That's
It's not nightmare.
I mean, you could do a knowledge nature or knowledge religion.
I don't have
knowledge
either.
nature, knowledge nature.
I don't have that.
well. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't have that either.
Liam has it.
Hmm.
These are regular ass horses. As far as you can tell.
Is it the same carriage that we've seen before?
It's similar, but not the same. It's in that gothic style. It appears to be very well made. Appears to be the kind of thing that like a aristocrat would probably have.
Well, seeing as they're already opening the carriage door, I suppose we can say hello.
Cool. So you get it.
Oh, I thought someone was coming out.
Nope.
Is there anyone in it?
Nope.
We're just gonna steal a carriage and horses?
No, the carriage appeared and then just opened its doors on its own.
Well, that's totally not suspicious.
Could someone throw something in there?
Adrianna's gonna throw a rock in it.
Cool.
Or not throw, but like just kind of toss.
Cool. Nothing happens. It goes in there and it goes plink, plink, plink on the carpeted floor of the carriage.
And this is like a clearly ominous thing, right? So, like, what I'm assuming is like the doors open up, completely pitch dark on the inside, right?
Oh no, like the carriage door opens and you can clearly see that, you can clearly see inside it. It's just an empty carriage.
Oh, okay. A minute. But you want me to make what check?
People give for me an intelligence check or a wisdom. Actually, this is probably more int, but if you want to use wisdom, you can.
I'm not using wisdom.
We're gonna do intelligence.
I rolled a 10 on the die.
Yeah. Okay, and filters. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
intelligence, please.
Yep, okay. So, Ranveig and Adrianna, both of you remember from the letter that the Count did say that basically...
And now I'm in front of my keyboard.
Yeah, you got a 10. It'd be the way that the dice roll.
Anyways.
You did say that your passage here would be a safe one, and that he awaits your arrival. And that basically he has sent carriages before to collect people. You're guessing this is probably for you? How much you want to trust that this isn't going to bite you in the ass is up to you.
Well, Adrianna's going to turn around and look at the group and say, we're headed toward the castle, correct?
Yeah.
This carriage is going to bring us to the castle.
Oh, sorry, my bad. This is meant to be taking place all the way up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because I was looking at the map, like, there's no road.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this is recent. Oh, right, that's where this takes place.
I was like, this is at the crossroads.
So you guys would have passed over. I'll read out that bit. So basically, there's a bridge there, and as you pass over it, this is the bottom of the falls. There is nothing of interest here. A stone bridge can be seen nearly 1,000 feet overhead. You just pass over it. It's like, okay, yeah, here we go. We're at the bit with the carriages.
Okay.
If we are
Pros
going
and
there,
cons of actually taking this carriage. Pros, if we actually take this carriage, we get there faster. Yes. And I like the appeal of getting out of this place as quickly as possible. But cons are this. If we ride in this carriage, we will be surrounded.
We'll probably be immediately dropped into danger. Or have to kick some ass or something. Which is cool.
Yeah, we will basically be surrendering our
Every
safety.
time, yes, every time we've gone into a fight, we at least had a escape route. This means no escape route will come.
Also, I don't even know if I can fit the horses in there. What use is it?
What do we feel?
I feel like we should probably just... We're already this far, we might as well keep going. But you see, we're so close.
I have a counterpoint. We're going there anyway. And do you really think we're going to be sneaky when we get there?
No, I'm thinking that
but
we
at
have a
least we
chance
have-
to run if we can't pull through.
Where?
Out.
Back to
Mhm.
town? It's not a permanent solution.
Liam? The town would be about 1,500 feet below us and several miles away, and we'd have to run along back down the path anyway. Yeah.
Also,
40 feet away, I
that's
don't know
not-
what you mean.
No, we don't.
the measurement's not the scale. 1 hex equals 200 feet.
Let's multiply this by 200,
Uh,
right?
No, we don't.
It's not 45 feet.
Yeah, I just multiply that by 200, I assume.
1, 2, 3. To get to the edge of town, it is 11 times 200.
So 2,200 feet,
Yep, 2,200 feet.
and that's going in a straight line from the castle, right?
Yes, which is high up on a cliff. If you want to, do some cliff diving, you may be
Yeah.
yes. Does anyone
Yeah.
have feather fall?
Yeah,
I don't think
Fly.
Okay, how much of that?
I think-
Okay, I think you have like. Oh,
It won't let me open my sheet, so I'm gonna refresh the page.
okay, yeah.
And also, we already have a person who doesn't need that, so...
Oh, I don't have Featherfall. Huh?
Let me check my expertise. What?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this: if you want to go cliff diving, I don't think you'll survive the way down.
Yeah.
And
So-
Taro can
I'm
glide.
gonna start surfing.
Yeah, that's true.
Great.
This is also assuming that things aren't going to be coming after you at that point.
Yeah. Also, great, Liam. You have an escape route. You can fly. You can glide. Excellent that you can get away. Happy to hear it. And for the rest of us, that will be jumping a 1,200 foot drop.
No, I can give somebody else fly.
Yeah.
I can glide.
Mention that.
Okay, but there's like
And-
5 of you.
Yeah. Five of us
Yeah,
can
and
already glide. One of us can already fly.
Teni can fly as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying you only have so much fly prepared, and there's not going to be enough for like upgrade.
True.
I could carry one.
Which spells do I?
Well, you did say that I could prepare your spells for you, so I basically just prepared.
Yes.
I gave you like 2 bits of fly, 1 locate object for 3rd level spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In any case, so, yeah, what's the party doing? You get in the carriage, you're treading on foot.
Adrianna thinks it literally does not matter.
I'm treading on foot.
Because, I mean, on one hand, Strahd probably knows where they are at all times anyway. Which is how a carriage showed up right here, right now, to pick them up in the middle of nowhere.
Most of Trey just doesn't,
Fine.
doesn't just go back on his word or something and drop us off the cliff. Or drown us in a river or something. I don't know, I don't trust
I'm riding
Shot out of
coach.
nowhere.
Wait, so are you riding, you're not riding in the coach, you're riding on top of, like, on the, like, the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well, if Liam said
Yeah.
that
Are you
out loud, then
absolutely
she's just...
certain you want to do that?
Liam, I recommend you really think about your actions real quick. He said, "Are you sure?" Twice. Not once. Twice.
Well, if Liam said that out loud, Adrianna's just gonna climb into the carriage.
Cool. You're in the carriage. It's very nice inside.
Comfy.
Yep.
Is that velvet?
Yes, it is.
Yes, Liam is completely
Okay.
sure he wants to do that.
Okay.
I was supposed to be the stupid one.
So Liam, you're riding coach. What's everyone else doing?
I'll just walk along with it. I'm not getting us out of there.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Why?
Are you absolutely certain you want to do that?
I mean, why?
I can't. No, I need to know what the rest of the party's doing.
And I'm getting in.
Cool. So we have 3 people in the carriage. Teni's going to get inside the carriage. Okay. So just to be absolute, so Torund, you're not getting on the carriage, and Liam, you're riding like coach.
I want to bring my comfort dog with me.
Absolutely certain this is how you want to do this.
I'll be bringing my comfort dog with me. Okay.
Okay.
As a player, I know this is a bad idea. Liam,
Oh, no,
on the
people
other
already
hand,
ignored
is
that.
not trust.
Okay.
Liam
People already
is not trusting the carriage,
Past it.
so he at least wants to see what's going on.
Okay. Liam, are you at least holding on to something?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. So, Torn, you stand outside.
Inside.
Oh, wait, you're inside?
Nope. Going inside. Yeah, going inside.
Okay.
Bringing
cool.
my comfort animal with me.
It's spacious enough for that. And as you do, the door closes very slowly. Locks. And you are all going for a ride. As the moment that the door closes, the horses suddenly gallop at a breakneck speed. And you guys are...
Oh yeah, Pataro is riding inside the coach.
Okay, good. As, effectively...
I was just upset.
This went from 1 to 100 very quick. It's just...
Thor's just like, he's like an angry dude on a roller coaster. Not even like right, he's just annoyed.
Yeah. As all of you in the carriage immediately, like, sort of slam forward wherever you're sitting, or backwards if you're sitting basically close to the front. And it's just... Liam, I need you to give me a reflex save.
Okay, good luck with that. Give me just a moment.
Cool. As you're on the
I'd
front,
like to imagine that.
and you, as soon as this thing started running, you basically have to hold on to this thing to avoid falling off. And as you do so, this carriage is just running through effectively a forest of dead trees that have not been well kept, as the branches are sort of arcing down onto the path itself, many of which aimed at the actual carriage, like driver's seat itself. And you basically have to nimbly try and duck out the way, left and right, as branches, like, at breakneck speed are just sort of like slapping into you.
going just on the inside, just outing, crossing his arms, leaning forward.
Yeah, you take 4 damage. Basically, trees slapping you.
Yeah, I feel like that's lucky.
It's just as basically you go by there, like bits of tree manage to get hold of your skin, just rip bits off, like little nicks, but all the same. The fact that you're a small creature is helping you more than it's hindering you at this point.
If it's a fancy type of carriage, I would think that there was a little bit of a bar. Basically, I can crouch down in the, what would be the, floorboard.
Give me a strength check, because you're going fast enough that you actually have to pull yourself down there.
Got it. Strength check.
Yep, strength. Oh fuck, you actually do it. You managed to pull yourself down into basically the bit where the feet would go, and just kind of hold on to something and hope you don't get flung off. As Lim, you look ahead, you got some corners to turn. As effectively, the horse suddenly turns as the carriage then shears and basically is balancing on 2 wheels as it rocks over a little bit. Everyone inside, give me a reflex save.
I love these.
Thorn's just sitting down angry right now. He doesn't have time to acknowledge what's happening.
Okay, all of you are fine for the most part, as basically you all kind of go lurch into one side, and yeah, Ranveig, your head sort of like smacks into the glass of the carriage as it shatters, and the glass goes spraying outside. Everyone in the carriage that basically passed the save, which you did, you take 1 damage. But we're not done yet, as the carriage once again turns another bend.
Oh no.
Looks to the other side this time. Everyone reflex save.
Ah, fuck.
Right.
Okay, alrighty, so everyone that passes save, which is everyone except Ranveig, you take 6 damage, and Ranveig, you take 6 damage.
So 12 altogether?
No, just 6.
Okay.
So
What
it's
a
just
massive turn of events.
this is a wild ride. I don't think anyone was really expecting it to be so breakneck.
Thorn's just like mumbling to himself.
Yeah, it's just your average commute in Chicago.
I'm a little too upset right now to acknowledge the ride.
And eventually, as you make it out of the woods, eventually, the carriage starts to slow the fuck down. And after passing through the craggy peaks of the Balanox, the road suddenly takes a turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Ravenloft itself towers before you. The carriage comes to a stop just in front of twin guardhouses of turreted stone, broken from years of use and exposure. Beyond these, a 50-foot wide precipice gapes between the Balanock cliffs and the walls of Ravenloft, a chasm of dizzying depths that disappears into the fog-shrouded distance far below. The lowered drawbridge of old, shone-up wood beams hang precariously between you and the arched entrance to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind. Their faces straining in weight. Atop the high stone walls, stone gargoyles seem to stare at you from their hollow sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs in the entry tunnel. Beyond this, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spilling from them into the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the open doors. So at this point, yes, the carriage has come to a stop.
I just kick the door open.
Cool, you do that. And everyone
Step out.
gets out a little disheveled from the fact that you basically went on a wild roller coaster ride.
Speaking of roller coaster ride, I would appreciate if you all checked Rune Lord's General.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone gets out of the carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming our horses are already here too, so.
I'm presuming you got off your horses. Or did you take your horses
yeah.
to begin with?
Sorry, what exactly? I thought we were traveling here with our horses.
Yeah, but there was a carriage that you just got in.
Oh.
So, like, did you bring the horses, or did you get off the horses to get in the carriage?
Could we have brought them, or no?
Do you want
Either way.
to?
I thought we were walking.
I honestly did too.
Yeah, I thought we were hoofing it.
Because if you're on your horses, there was no need to get in the carriage.
Yeah, I thought we were looking at it.
That's like literally what I thought. That's why I was making this like that's why I was arguing against it, because like we already had our horses. I was like,
Okay.
it's like,
For the purposes of this,
What?
let's say you didn't, because then everything that just happened probably wouldn't have happened. And we went to the trouble to just describe it.
Yeah.
So for this time round, you don't have your horses, but if you decide to go down and then back up, you'll have your horses.
okay.
As all of you
Go with that,
exit
Burgess.
out of the carriage, you notice something far from the distance. You kind of look into... Actually, no, this doesn't really apply. We'll get to this at another time, maybe.
I'm
So yes, what do you do?
going to say this for just comedic relief. Liam is going to go towards one of the wheels, and spot a dime and say, as he's falling over, and say, "Oh, stopped on it."
Meh. And as all of you exit the carriage then just goes vaulting off once again into the distance, back into the fog.
I would like to take my photo.
Unfortunately, that's not an option.
Oh.
So, gentlemen, you now stand before at least the drawbridge. Would you like to enter Castle Ravenloft?
Yes.
Very well. Thick cold fog swirls around in this darkened courtyard as you cross the bridge. As bright flashes of lightning lance the angry sky clouds overhead. Thunder pounds the courtyard. A light drizzle begins to fall. Ahead, torch flames flutter in the wind,
on each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills from those open doors into the courtyard. Doors in the gate tower on each side of the tunnel entrance and are shut against the rain. The howling wind rushes through the courtyard. The dark towers of the keep loom above in the mist. Flickering lights shine from a short round tower on the south side of the keep. And now I get to shift maps.
Yes.
As waiting for you in the courtyard is a bit of a familiar sight, and I need to get your tickets.
1,900 feet.
Where are 1,900 feet? I got two of them.
The distance between the castle and the city.
Oh. Also adding on the height to that, so.
And waiting for you is actually a very familiar sight. It's that one individual that met you all the way back at the Weary Travelers Inn. They stand in the light, dressed in fineries, their skin showing what it actually is, unnaturally pale. And they smile at you, revealing large canines. I see that you have arrived in relatively one piece.
Yes, it was
Relatively.
Very good. The master has been long expecting you.
All right.
It is best not to keep him waiting any longer. So, is there anything the party would like to do?
I would like to light the place on fire, but
Do you say that in character?
no.
Fair enough. Very well. If you would all kindly follow me. And thus... I'm just going to do a little bit of revealing. One moment, please. This is a fairly sizable map. Yes, so... just moving everyone along. And here is the main description. It says I'm just gonna move you guys to about here-ish. Okay. Entering through, the ornate, massive doors hang open. Fluttering torches cast dim yellow flickers of light from the entryway. 20 feet into the castle, a second set of doors suddenly swings open effortlessly, and the sound of organ music begins to flood out.
These guys' music tastes suck.
Overhead in the entryway, 4 statues, or at least you think they're statues, of dragons glare down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight. Entering further in, cobwebs hang from dust-covered columns of this great hall, illuminated by torches fluttering in iron sconces. The dust and webs cast strange, moving shadows across the faces of stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by centuries of decay. 2 doors of bronze stand close to the east,
To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. All the while, sad and majestic organ tones float about you from a lit hallway to the south. An Anangol stands here and is going to open the doors. As he does so, the music stops. This is a magnificent 40-foot square room. Brilliantly lit by 3 massive crystal chandeliers. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table stands covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with delectable foods of every type. Roasted beast based in savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place there is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid whose delicate fragrances tantalize your senses. At the center of the far west wall, between floor to ceiling length mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that offers it in its tone greatness and despair. Seated before the keys, its back toward you, a single cake figure pounded the keys with a speed beyond that of normal mortal men. The figure suddenly stops and a deep silence falls over the dining hall. The figure slowly turns towards all of you.
Struck at the face.
Good evening, my friends. I am Count Strahd von Zerovich. Today, I have invited all of you for both dinner and a simple chat.
Adrianna is going to likely bow her head and say, "We are honored and graciously accept your invitation to do so."
Very good, very good. To give a description...
The food's already out on the table, right?
Yep, it's already out there. To give a
It's
description
a steak,
of Strahd,
right?
Strahd is a tall man with skin so pale it is the color of marble. His eyes are red, lacking iris or pupil, as if they were a seal. His features are impossibly chiseled, as if, despite the strong muscles beneath, there is not a hint of fatty tissue, making him look unnaturally thin, despite the fact that he clearly has a warrior's stature. His hair is jet black, as dark as night, and is slicked back behind his head. He's dressed in a suit of regal bearing, and you cannot seem to see any armament upon him.
I'm going to activate a witch's hex. Or a purity.
You activate Aura Purity. Oddly enough,
Yep.
the doll doesn't cry.
Oh, Aura of Desecration activates the doll. Aura of Purity
It's
does not.
It still goes to the doll, dude.
Alright.
The doll doesn't cry.
Is there a steak on the table? Like meat steak?
Yes.
I'd like to toss that to a chopper.
Cool. So, move your tokens.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Gotcha.
move people. Yeah.
As
So I'll just do it. I won't let me. Oh.
before you give that to Chopper, or will sit down.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that they let us bring the animals inside.
Yeah. Oh, Strahd is no problem. And as you all sit down, before any talking goes on, Strahd merely gestures to the food on the table and goes, "Please, eat. You must be hungry after such a long trek. I know full well that my castle is not the easiest to approach." And he just gestures to all of you with an open palm.
I'm not hungry. Had rations on the way here.
I see.
Is there anything I can do or roll to try and discreetly figure out if maybe something's up with the food?
You may, in fact, do that. That would probably be survival or perception.
There might have
Well, between the two, I'll do perception.
Nope.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with the food, and if there was, the aura purity would have fixed that problem.
Yeah.
Although you're pretty sure the alcohol ain't gonna be that effective.
Yeah.
Because it's technically poison. Because, it's alcohol.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you turn this water to wine. Well, a very sharp tasting grape juice.
Opposite of that.
Yeah.
It's now
From wine to water.
And Strahd, he had a goblet in hand that was filled with a red liquid. He just takes a sip. Interesting. And he just puts it on the table. I trust your journey here was pleasant?
Yes. More pleasant than the others that we've had in this realm.
after a minute, I'm going to dispel it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Yep, easy.
So, what the hell did you want to see?
I have called you all.
So,
Oh no, please.
what did you want to talk about?
I just asked that, but, whatever.
Well, several things. Master Liam, I do believe. Bluntly put,
Where do we start?
You keep interrupting him every time he starts talking.
Can you stop interrupting him and let him start so we can get to the point? It's pretty rude, Liam.
Yes.
I suppose we should start at the very beginning. For you see, it is plain to see, and based upon the way it is several of you look upon me, many with disdain, I should probably clear the room a little bit before getting down to business. Yes, I am in fact a vampire. And if word has
Burns a little brighter.
and if I have it right, you're currently being hired by the Kolyanas to protect the arena, and I must admit that yes, indeed, I did visit the arena. However, it was not to do any harm unto her. Rather, it was to protect her. You can choose
How
to
do I give the most sarcastic turn in my head to look at him?
You may choose to believe my words, you may choose merely to ignore them. All I ask is that you give credence to a poor old man.
as I lament a tale of woe. For you see, I was not always a vampire. I was once a flesh and blood. Many, many years ago, many moons, Arena was not, how you say, known as Arena Kolyana. She was a woman by the name of Tatiana. She and I were to be wed. However, I was not the only one to desire the fair Tatiana. My brother, Sergei, he too cursed her. Well, he too longed for her, but he couldn't stand the thought of the two of us being together. It would seem that in his rage he turned to dark magics. He slew the one that he wished to be with, cursed me to the existence I now find myself. I must curse this land with his vengeance. Even now he taunts me. So as to speak my name is to cause the very sky to light up.
Noticed.
However, I have a theory as to how it is the curse can be lifted.
Kill them.
Unfortunately, Sergei is long dead. Only his curse remains. The only thing that prevented that and caused it to begin with I can think of was the parting of myself and Tatiana. If I were to be reunited with my beloved, if I were to wed her, then I do believe the curse may very well be lifted. But any time I get close, it would seem the spirit of Sergei appears and does harm unto herself and my own.
You want to kill the spirit?
If you can, then you may certainly try.
Just look at my hand. Remember that one nightmare hand?
Yes. Curious thing that Master Torund, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be I.
It's not often that one curse being meets another so cursed.
It's much more often than you.
Yeah. Trust me, a lot of us have something here that lingers on from someone who fucking sucks.
Indeed, indeed.
As I now activate my aura of desecration.
And as you do, Strahd looks at you and just smiles. Master Liam, please. We are in pleasant company. There is no need for such things. And besides which, I do believe the one that resides within would very much appreciate if you stop hurting them so.
No, that was just a demonstration. He just let it out momentarily.
Indeed, indeed.
Don't worry, I shot them in the knee.
I'm well aware of your presence here. It has not gone unnoted. You're not the first adventurers to enter my lands. And certainly you probably won't be the last. Although I do find it odd that you keep such company. A paladin, an Azamar, an orc cursed with a demonic dragon, and one of the Shadow Plane.
Yes. It's a party. Definitely, yeah.
And stranger still with you, Lady Ranveig. Of the ones here, you seem to be the one odd world. Why is that?
Either I'm the most normal one or I'm the most different one here.
He's remarking the fact that basically you are the most normal.
Oh, you see, we only had them for a couple of weeks. We've been hanging around for a couple of, almost a year?
You guys have known each other for like a couple months at this point.
No, almost a year.
Not even that, it's like 2-3 months.
Yeah, almost half a year.
Sure. And you get the sense that the reason Stride's saying this is because probably when it came to dealing with, or at least in his meeting with other adventurers, you're like the most normal looking one. Like, fighter, like warrior woman, he's used to. It's, orc with a dragon hand, Azamar, paladin. Actually, half-elf paladin's also pretty normal for him. But then you have Wei Yang with a dragon.
I have a wolf.
Yeah, that's normal for him.
Well, then I guess Adrianna's gonna start eating with 2 hands then. Oh.
Adrianna, do you get the second hand out?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just said that.
Yep, you get the second hand. You get the second arm out. And give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Is this 30 from like a minute ago? No. I'll just roll again. Oh wow, that's like horrible. That's a 2
on the die. That's a 2 on the die.
Okay. You're not like you don't really catch it, but you get the sense that like as you make the LP, Stride looks at it, but you don't really get anything from it. You just can tell that he's looking at it. As he brings once again the goblet up to his lips, as you see large canines, large canines appear, and he just drinks longingly of the red liquid.
But we were promised not to bring the lady up to any harm. How the hell are we supposed to know we can even trust you? Or even this sob story you're giving us?
I do not ask that you believe it, only that you hear my lament. And why would you not believe it?
I don't know, anyone can make up how they got here.
That is very true, Master Orc. But what reason do I have to deceive you?
Well, maybe you want to see us dead just as much as every other enemy we've ever had.
Why would I wish death upon you? You have taken upon yourself
There's
to save my dear Tatiana. Pardon.
This won't prove anything, but when the burgomaster actually found whatever her name is, there was a sword with her. And it had the inscription on it. If you could remember what it said, it might have some validity to state your claim.
Marius. Long have I imagined I would never see that sword again. For every time
look for a hilt.
it has always vanished. It is a weapon that I once used. A weapon that I long to
Looking
see
for a
once
hilt.
again. But last I saw her, it was incomplete.
Yeah, we were told that. We're looking for a hilt.
Unfortunately, I know not where that is.
Oh. Yeah, but then.
As for the blade itself, I do believe the inscription upon it What did it say? Aries. Celestial. It was in Celestial. I believe it said Sparks.
Sparks.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so... but
Yes,
the important...
Interesting.
Adrianna's, I think, going to
Yes.
perk up a little bit here and then say, oh, would you mind telling me more about this?
About
I find it rather curious. Yes.
Yes. In days long past, when I was still of the mortal coil, the Adrianna. It was the blade I wielded in combat. It was a gift to Arena upon the wedding day. But alas, what happened. Tatiana, my fair Tatiana, she perished.
Interesting.
They perished and then died?
Well, that is the odd thing. Routinely, they have come back. Usually not the same name, but the same face, the same person. They never seem to remember me. At least not at first. And always something
One
got in
last
the way.
question.
Always something got in the way. But perhaps this time will be different.
You're saying that when this curse is lifted, that it doesn't just turn you both into dust or something.
If that is the fate befalling one of us, then I will gladly perish alongside my love.
One last question.
Of course, Master Liam.
Why did you feed on her?
I did not feed on her. I came to protect her. That,
She has bite marks
my
of
dear Liam,
a vampire.
was Sergei.
Sense motive.
If you want.
You okay? Yep. I was waiting fucking for it.
Okay, show me the ghost. No,
Sense yes,
Yes, sir.
motives.
I also
far
like
as you
the
can
sense
tell-
motive. That's fine.
He's telling the truth.
I also like the sense motive though.
You may in fact
That's-
sense of the motive.
Why not Adrianna? We'll do that
As
too.
far as you can tell, he seems to be telling the truth.
Oh my gosh.
Adrianna! Wow, you almost shed a tear for the lament of sorrow that this poor departed soul has been giving you.
You got out of your seat and clapped your hand. Nobody can hear it because of the spectral hand doesn't make a noise.
It just kind of phases through the hand. It's like,
That's so annoying.
as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. As far it's to be more precise, it's like it's either he's telling the truth or he certainly believes what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so one question. How is Sergei able to inflict damage when he's supposedly not on this mortal plane?
The curse,
And the spirit.
bluntly put, the curse of Sergei is what keeps me here. It is what keeps me prisoner. It what ensures that I think Tatiana and I can ever be together.
So what do we do? Just make sure you do get wetted and then boom, the curse is lifted.
A century ago, something similar happened, though Tatiana was not in the form of Irina. In that form, the mere curse of Sergei appeared in the form of a vampire and drained her dry.
So Sergei, his mission is to just kill her every time she appears in this plane.
I would believe so.
If I see him again, I'll be sure to punch him in the mouth, make sure that he knows what's coming.
Again, I believe that with the joining of Tatiana and myself, for long enough it may very well lift the curse. And then, myself as well as all of you may very well be able to leave these accursed lands.
Can I bring Chopper with me?
I don't see why not. If the curse is lifted, then you can do so.
Okay, problem. Well, what if Irina or Tatiana or whoever doesn't really like you when she meets you?
At first, she never does. For whenever she appears, she has no memory of the time we had together. But with enough time, I'm sure I can remind her. Bring forth Tatiana as she was.
Granted that we make sure that you don't go back on your word and try to attack her or something, we can try and bring...
I am...
While he has been speaking, Liam has been cutting off a piece of meat or whatever, and feeding it to Fatara.
Yep, Fatara just goes, ouch, ouch.
I'm assuming I still wouldn't be able to understand Draconic.
Do you have Draconic?
No.
Then
Without that, like, with the arm or something.
No.
In the eye.
No.
Oh. Okay.
It's just an eye. When you get a throat then of the dragon, then we'll talk.
Okay. What if I can get the brain of a dragon?
Or an ear.
If you put like a rank into linguistics next level, you can learn Draconic.
Okay.
But yes.
But we'll try to reason with his mark. See if you will allow us to bring it forth.
While I have done my part to try and ensure safe passage to my castle this time around, I'm unsure if I'll be able to do the same the second time around. Alas, and at this point, Strahd looks at all you with a reassuring smile. All of you appear to be more than capable adventurers. I trust you'll be able to keep Tatiana safe. Should any creatures of this accursed land come try take you, or her, before we may meet.
I will not.
Alas, my chaps did put much effort into this, so I do insist that you finish your dining, and once done, you may leave and continue on your way.
Right.
So what?
There's still, like...
No sense in not eating.
Yeah.
Especially since this is apparently steak, which, unless Adrianna eats it like a feral creature, requires 2 hands, and she has a time limit on that, so...
Yeah.
She's gonna just try to cut it all real quick.
Yeah, it's just just quickly with the knife, just slice. Oh, arms off. Okay.
As soon as the knife goes for clatters.
Remember, you have to turn it off for that to happen. Because remember, you only have it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I would just say she's cutting it and then just... Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Specifically, you dismiss it.
food.
I mean, I'm assuming it's been 5 minutes by now anyway,
At
so...
this point, but do you dismiss it, or do you... you actually have to dismiss it, otherwise, my turn.
I want to say dismiss, but then you said your turn, and that's made me incredibly curious, so... What does that even mean?
As in, as soon... Okay, well, first things first, Torund, you had something to do? Or say?
Oh, I was just gonna eat the food and, reward Chopper for
It's
being a good
delicious.
boy.
There's, like, roasted pork, several steaks. It tastes like fine dining. Very
So I
high tier.
obviously know about what's going on than I do.
I have been
What
here
did you mean in hurt my friends?
Sorry, I don't even know what you mean by that.
Oh, when you talked about his hobbit.
Yeah.
Yes. Ah, yes. Well, Master Lee, that trinket you have, within it resides a spirit that appears to be tortured. It would seem that something's been placed within, and every time magic flows within, it hurts it. Most assuredly, of all the beings I have seen, it is among the more cursed, even more than I would say myself.
That did always make me uncomfortable.
Adrianna, as you don't dismiss the arm, it suddenly stops and drops the fork. And it seems you have no control over it at this point, as it turns palm up and it's almost as though it's getting a sense of it's starting to become aware of its surroundings. And Strahd just looks at the arm, and his eyes look a little redder than usual. Interesting appendage you have, Lady Adrianna. But I would like to remind it, as well as yourself, that at present you are my guests in my abode. And should it wish violence, then I am more than capable of defending myself.
I have no doubt about that. This behavior is actually new. Not done this before.
Indeed.
I guess she dismissed it now, if that's even an option.
Maybe it will save.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say for the time being that's enough. As you will it, it resists, it doesn't want to go, but then eventually it just fades.
I just look at my arm. I look at that one. Like,
That was
The arm seems to thrum a little, as though it's
strange.
pleased to be here.
I'm really pleased to be here, it says out loud.
No. Not yet.
oh, my arm gonna start talking. Your arm talks to him.
I don't know if you want that.
I don't. But it'd be funny. I already think that my arm's alive.
Yeah. No, it's just
Like,
the arm getting
separate.
the arm getting the ability to talk and kill Chopper. Why'd you do that? Heh, funny meme.
Funny. Yeah, no, I don't want it. No.
You sure about that? We can make that happen.
No, I'm good. I was just joking. Dude, I was goofing. It was like half. It was ironic. It was purely ironic.
Alright.
Yeah. It just picks up Ranveig and just starts choking her. It's like, why are you doing that? That's funny.
Don't worry, it's purely ironic. I promise you probably won't kill you. Probably. Yeah. Maybe.
So,
this is really funny!
dinner goes without any trouble. And once you have had your share, Strahd stands up. I thank you for dining with me this day. I bid you all adieu, and pray that your travels are safe.
Our prayers onto that creature.
Gianna's going. Oh.
If you would excuse me, I have matters to attend to of my own. And he just nods to all of you, and is just going to stride out of the room.
You mean Strahd out of the room?
Yeah.
No, you didn't say the full thing. It's Strahd ones there.
Okay, we're not turning Strahd into a verb. Or a noun, or whatever the fuck it is.
It's a verb.
It's already a noun.
Okay. English was not my
He's a person.
Okay, he doesn't do his name out the room. He already has enough of an ego, don't increase it. That's right, you do the Strahd out of my castle. It's not to everyone.
Strahd is a past tense.
You've been
Brock,
Strahded.
Shut up! Shut up!
I think you need to say
Not here.
Strahd. Not stop, it's Strahd.
I was going to ask him about the weird dreams that we've been having.
I mean, if you wanted to.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's part of the curse.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need
Liver.
the bit where I wrote this. No, this is written down. Where is he? Where is he? Come on, where are you? There we go. It just says, dreams? Ah, yes, the nightmares. I have no power over them. They merely come as they do. It is often that many here do not go a night without experiencing them. Those that have something to lose, I should say. And Strahd's currently vacated the premise. So,
Strange, you can talk from the other room.
this is when he was here.
Retconning.
It's one of those things of, you said that you wanted to ask him the question, okay, he would have been, that it probably would have been over the course of the dinner. Anyway, so, what does the party do?
Probably leave it in the road.
Yep. So,
Finish shooting and head out.
yeah, Adrianna is, he's just gonna lead you out. And the party returns back to the way it came. And this movie as a group. As you exit out of the door, just gonna move you here. And Adrianna is just gonna stand there and go, safe travels. Safe travels, my friends.
Yeah.
And a pleasant evening for yourself.
Indeed. And with that, he walks in.
I thought it was midnight.
Oh, no, it's midday.
Is it? I can hardly see the sun.
You can,
I don't know where the sun is.
yes. Well, that's all part of the curse, apparently. I don't know. I'm a new employee. Bye.
Is stubbing my toe against the table part of the curse too?
Yes.
Wow.
And with that, Aragorn returns back through the doors, and the gates to Ravenloft shut. And all you find yourselves out in the courtyard.
This curse is so focused.
So,
He's an interesting fellow.
what does
So
Aragorn
Stupid
do?
idiot.
What to live in the castles?
Yeah,
Oh, I suppose.
Mark.
Let's get back before the night falls and all the interesting creatures come out.
Oh shit, he got bigger. Oh shit, I got smaller.
Because I'm snapping you the grid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what does Arnie do?
It's
I
probably
mean, there's really only one place we could go to. Maybe two.
Marks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah?
we have a direction.
And with that, I take it the party is leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. Once again, you travel forth over the bridge to Castle Ravenloft and venture back down. But the scene doesn't end there. For after you're leaving, we go to one of the many balconies of Ravenloft. The Strahd overlooks his entire county. With eyes looking over your entire party. Though he cannot see, he knows where you are. And laments, soon, Tatiana. Soon we will be together once again. This time, I'll make sure of it. And as he said so, a single flash of lightning shrieks across the sky. As thunder...
You mean Strahd's across the sky?
Yes, the lightning
Which one of you fuckers said it?
across the sky. Yeah, screw you, Sergei. It is a Strahd, not a Sergei. Ah, screw you.
Which one of you fucking said it?
I'm gonna say it's Sergei's across the sky.
Don't you fucking
Be a
dare.
rebel.
I will
Shut the
find
fuck
you,
up.
Lady Ranveig, and I will drain you.
I didn't say
You can't train
Strahd.
me. There's nothing in my bank account to train.
Liam is saying this in
So-
character, by the way. I didn't say Strahd.
Anyways.
Lightning.
Liam, I swear to Strahd. Fuck!
I think we're going to call the session here. So,
Spooky.
you guys have successfully met Count Strahd VanZandt. You have
And we
met
did
Eric,
die.
and you get paid to tell the tale. But I wonder what you'll end up doing. I genuinely wonder. I guess we'll have to find out next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Ravenloft.
So for those of you watching, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.
Goodbye, YouTube audience that I forgot was there.